Good evening, everyone. Julie here, and welcome to the channel. This video is the 50 States of America, the people, the places, the history. I bought a gift box set when I was at Books A Million, and that's how this set of series started to begin. It has index cards for each state. It has a book with more about each state, and we're just learning about the 50 states of America because one, I like history, and two, I love to travel, and three, my bucket list is like this, and I still want more places on it to see and know where to travel. So this is kind of my way of learning more about the country, and I'm enjoying some of you putting some great ideas in there of different places to see, and I'm just really having a lot of fun with it, and I'm very thankful that you guys are watching. So without further ado, let's get started. Today we are in Oklahoma. Okay, our card says Oklahoma joined the Union November 16th, 1907. Brad Henry said resilience is woven deep into the fabric of Oklahoma. Throw us an obstacle and we grow stronger. And that's the card for Oklahoma. Okay, on the back of the card, the abbreviation for Oklahoma is OK. Nickname is the Sooner State. Animal symbol, the scissor-tailed flycatcher. The population, 4.0 million. Area, 69,898 square miles. It's in the Central Time Zone. It's the 46th state to enter the Union, and the capital is Oklahoma City. And this is the back of the card. Okay? All right, now let's see what it has to say about Oklahoma. Did you know in 1843, Boise City was bombed by a U.S. B-17 bomber crew who mistook its lights for a practice target? The bombs were not rigged to explode, but it did make Boise the only place in the U.S. mainland to be bombed during World War II. For such a relatively young state, Oklahoma has inspired a lot of songs. There's Gene Pitney's 24 Hours from Tulsa, Merle Haggard's Okie from Muskogee, and all those Woody Guthrie songs about the Dust Bowl, not to mention Oklahoma. One of the greatest musicals of all time. Oh, I loved that. For most of the 19th century, Oklahoma was called Indian Territory and was earmarked for the Native American tribes displaced from their lands east of the Mississippi along the Trail of Tears. Oklahoma, the name means red people in Choctaw, provided a home for 67 tribes in total, and today 39 tribes are headquartered there, giving it a bigger Native American population than any other U.S. state. In 1889, the government decided to allow homesteaders to settle in Indian Territory, and on the firing of guns at noon on April 22nd, 50,000 settlers poured over the border. Some slipped in before the official deadline and were branded Sooners, which is where the state gets its nickname, Dust Bowl. This was Dust Bowl country, where the droughts of the 1930s saw the crops destroyed, forcing thousands of farm families to migrate west in search of salvation. Okie became the popular term for all the Dust Bowl refugees, not just those from Oklahoma. The state's answer to the Dust Bowl was to build reservoirs to keep the land better irrigated. Today, Oklahoma has over 200 man-made lakes, more than any other state. The Pensacola Dam, built in 1940 to form the Grand Lake o' the Cherokees, is the world's longest multiple-arch dam at 1.25 miles from end to end. Inventive and friendly. Though it's blasted by more tornadoes per square mile than any other state, Oklahoma isn't all flat prairie. There are mountains and mesas and forests too, providing a habitat for a rich diversity of wildlife. Mountain lions, black bears, elk, antelope, and alligators all enjoy the warm hospitality of Oklahoma's great outdoors, and bison still roam the plains in good numbers. The state may be home to the National Cowboy Hall of Fame, and it may have an actual cow pack tossing competition, but there's a lot more going on than just cattle ranching. Oklahoma has been the birthplace of all sorts of modern wonders: the parking meter, the electric guitar, the shopping cart, voicemail, and Route 66. It produced its fair share of stars, too. The great cowboy actor Will Rogers, Brad Pitt, Chuck Norris, James Garner, not to mention Garth Brooks and the Flaming Lips. Visit Oklahoma today, and you will find a thriving economy thanks to large reserves of oil and gas and locals who pride themselves to being friendly. Woody Guthrie. Born in Oklahoma, in 1912, Woody Guthrie was a pioneering folk singer and songwriter who took the music of the farmers displaced by the Dust Bowl for his inspiration. His most famous song was This Land Is Your Land, a pioneering protest song that inspired a generation. Mount Scott in the wild Wichita Mountains, which used to be as high as the Rockies, but have slowly worn down over the millennia. And that's the picture there. But that's it. That's the state tonight. What do y'all think about Oklahoma? I've never heard of Pensacola Dam. I'm going to have to look that up. Since I live in Pensacola, Florida, it's neat. I now know there's a Pensacola, North Carolina, and I also know that there's a Pensacola Dam in Oklahoma now. Neato mosquito. I learned something new. Did you learn anything new today? What do you guys think of Oklahoma? Where should I go there? What is there fun to do there? Are any of you from Oklahoma? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you've traveled there or you live there and you'd like to tell me some neat places of interest. Because I'd like to know. Got to make that bucket list longer. But I thank you so much for watching tonight. And I hope that you will continue to watch the videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Don't forget we got plenty of other content on my channel. I have the Bible recap. We're reading the Bible in a year in chronological order with the Bible recap to guide us. We do these videos, of course. Then we do Avon videos because I'm an Avon representative of 22 years. I do Avon videos. Been selling Avon for over 22 years. Did I just say that? I might have. We do some Temu videos. We do inspirational videos. We've done a few reviews, two or three. We do travel videos. Those are newer. I just take myself going to places. And of course my child advocacy videos, which are very, very important to me, especially with next month being Child Abuse Awareness Month. We're only a couple weeks away from that, so we're going to be sharing a lot on here about that. But I thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and we would just love to have you as part of the channel. And we thank you so much for watching. God bless you and have a wonderful night. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.